Got it.
Alrighty. Cool.
All right.
Alright. Welcome to the PSBS, that's the PlayStation Bull Session Podcast. This is episode 19, and I'm your host, Cody PSN Body Boys. My co-host here is...
Andrew Arenas, double is.
Yes, and today we are actually joined by a third host today. Got the guest host back.
It's Emmett Watkins, EJ Spun 61.
Yeah. So now we got all three of us on the episode this week, because, you were on when I was out.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, when I was
Yep.
out 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, something like that. So now we got all us here this week.
For a very special
Yes.
episode.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
Yeah, the reason we got three this week is this week we're doing our E3 predictions. We decided to do that this week because we got 2 weeks left, and since now we're at that 2 week mark, that's when the leaks start getting out. So that's why we wanted to get ahead of the leaks. We want to start making the predictions before like stuff gets leaked out, and it's like already knowing what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
So
Agreed.
also a heads up too, since we're recording with three people, I decided to record early than usual. Like we're recording this on Tuesday night, so if you're wondering why the hell we're not talking about Fallout 4, it's because we're recording before Wednesday morning when it's supposed to be revealed or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we'll touch on that next week or maybe a separate podcast. We don't know. We'll figure that out.
If it's Fallout 4, there's always a collection.
Don't get me
dear
started.
It's in the same Fallout 3 font.
I'll be on the
That's the
street
Fallout
rioting
font.
if that's the case.
You can't tease us like that.
Yeah.
That is trolling. That is like super trolling. It's
Just
a
say it.
countdown and
Well,
it's
wait
like-
a minute. So you're saying Bethesda's not Square Enix?
You're not.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I know. But say what they hit, you had the collection with Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas on PS4. That'd be pretty sweet.
Oh dear God.
Just no.
It's just no. Like it'd be so disheartening. It'd be like, oh God, no, we wanted Fallout 4.
Not a collection.
A collection.
But then here, also a tidbit on that. There has been somebody's been, of course, digging in the code of the website, and supposedly they see a listing for both PS3, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PC. What do you guys think about that? It's also last gen.
That last gen version is going to be awful.
Happen.
I mean, if there is a last gen version, it's kind of whatever. I mean, the odds
Kind of
are
whatever. I mean, you couldn't even get the third game to even
that's
run
what I'm
on
saying.
PS3.
Well, the odds are it'll probably be developed. Maybe that one will be like from Obsidian or somebody else. Like the last
Maybe
gen
because
version.
what has Obsidian really been working ever since post South Park?
Yeah.
So I mean, possibly DLC, but DLC has never come out for that game. So
yeah. So I mean, there's still a chance that the Fallout 4 is still being developed as a next gen game, but basically Obsidian is doing a previous gen version or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just hope they take some of that shooting mechanic stuff that id always messes with and put that in the Fallout game
to make the combat much better.
Yeah, that's the only problem with the Fallout games. The shooting is
the
not
combat
very
sucks.
fun. Yeah, exactly.
I know.
But
I can't wait to see it though. So we'll probably get the formal reveal tomorrow.
yeah.
I
I don't want to dwell on too much because by the time people watch this or listen to it, it's already going to be revealed. So I don't want to sound like a bunch of idiots. Like, oh, what if it's this? And then
Just saying, because someone digging in the code, it's a little alarming if it is on PS3 and Xbox. For me, it's a little disappointing if that's so. That's very disappointing. I mean, it's obviously for money. I mean, it's but that's pretty disappointing if it is. But
I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's a Zen pinball table.
Oh, because they had the Portal one announced the other day. At that point, I was like, man, Valve, you're really banking on like games you made like 4 years ago. So yeah, you're not gonna make any new games. You're just gonna make games that you made like a decade ago and cash them in as much as you can.
Pretty much.
They're worse than anyone trying to remaster games, but that's another thing. But yeah, because Portal merchandise and then Portal. Where's Portal 3? Where's anything 3 from Valve?
Dead. Because
if they had to make like a 3.0 version of like Steam, that would not exist because they can't go over 3. They can't go over 3.
Seems the problem.
The only time they get to 3 is the 3 commas.
Oh yeah,
the billions.
Pretty much. I mean, they don't even need to make any more games because Steam gives them
probably
so much money,
not.
so.
But it's a little disheartening. I mean, since Portal 2 was so great and all the other games that they have made have been great, it would have been nice if they were like a supporter on PS4 and made like games, but it's a little disappointing.
Yeah, I
Then
can see
again,
that.
they didn't have the best experience with PS3, especially when they launched Portal 2 and it was there during the Sony outage.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
the
Oh
week of,
god.
around the week of, and then Orange Box didn't really work all that well on PS3 when it came out. So I don't know, but I mean, it would have been nice if they made more games. And just in general, even if it was on PC, I wouldn't even mind that. But I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, I guess we get to our predictions.
Yeah. So
how we want to do this? I
yeah,
guess
we're
we'll
gonna
just
do 3 small ones and then 2 large ones, given of time's sake. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess let's see, not that I'm hosting this game, but let's see who should go first.
I mean, it's your house,
I
so
mean, uh, I mean, I'll go.
Yeah, you
first.
probably go first. You start with a small one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to do like you said, the safe bets, and then kind of work up to more like that's not going to happen.
Well,
we'll
yeah,
just
I
see.
suppose. Some
we'll
of them,
see.
I don't really have any safe ones, really. But
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, I got some safe ones, and I got some more like bigger ones. Okay, so I'll do
Yeah.
a safe. I'll do the safe prediction. Safe. I predict that Sony will announce a new Gran Turismo for PS4 that will come
Yeah.
out this year, this
come out
holiday
this year,
season.
just like GT6.
Yeah.
that kind of.
And now,
Yeah.
and now, I say a Gran Turismo because I mean it'll probably just be straight up Gran Turismo 7, but it could be a prologue too. Like maybe a prologue 7
Maybe.
or whatever. But and it will be a retail thing. It won't be like a free to play platform. It will be a physical retail release because they need to put something on the shelves this holiday.
Yeah, because Gran Turismo sells really well, and I would like for them to put a number in advance of that because that'll probably sell a lot more. Because we already saw it with God of War. God of War Ascension was not God of War 4, so thus it sold a lot less.
You forget
So-
Prologue sold a whole lot though.
Yeah, it did. Prologue did sell a lot. I mean, people were definitely clamoring for a Gran Turismo on PS4. I see it for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just not really sure what the title of it would be.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that's why I kept it vague. That's why I said a Gran Turismo because I didn't want to be like straight up just like it's only 7. But I mean, it could be like I said, a variation of prologue or something. But I predict that a Gran Turismo will come to PS4 this year because
Yeah.
they need to compete on the racing front. Because I mean,
Because
EA
Drive
just
Club
put
was
out-
just not working. So
Yeah,
then,
Drive Club didn't hit the mark, and EA's putting out Need for Speed this year, and Microsoft's got the new Forza 6 this year, right?
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So Sony needs to compete and they need that big racing IP out there, a Gran Turismo.
Yeah, it would be a really quick turnaround. But then again, you don't need a long preview cycle for Gran Turismo. I mean, we know what it's
Yeah.
going to be. And
Oh, yeah, 'cause that's what
people
happened
will just
with-
buy it anyways. I know I'll get it when it comes out.
Yeah,
so.
'cause that's what happened with Gran Turismo 6. They announced that E3 in
Yeah.
June, and it came out in December.
Yes, but then, I mean, it was toward the end. I mean, it was the same year as Beyond Two Souls, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
think
it was kind of like toward the end, and Gran Turismo 6 didn't end up selling all that well compared to GT5.
Well, yeah, because it came out the month after the PS4 launched,
Yeah.
and it was only on PS3.
Yeah, they were in a rock and a hard place on that one, but I think everyone's thirsty for a good racing game on PS4, so that'll come in and clean up.
I would like one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
all.
on a demon of a likely in a 6 scale, very extremely likely.
Yeah, I think that was likely. To
Yeah,
happen.
I agree. That's probably a lock. Not sure if it'd be this year, but it definitely is going to be announced.
Well, I mean, I think he's right on this year, man. I mean, Sony needs exclusives this fall, dude.
I mean,
so they need one.
That's very true, but
Yes.
like we said, the last Gran Turismo game came out a month after the system launch, and the system's been out coming on 3 years this year, and I question if that's enough time to make a full scale next gen Gran Turismo game, which is why I think
Perhaps.
it will be a prologue type of a situation.
Because you are correct. I mean, Polyphony does take their time.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and then, there's, even if it gets a placeholder date of like this year, probably get delayed just like every game. So, that's a good point. But, yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah, only time will
The
tell.
announcement is very likely, though, but maybe this year, I might need a second think about that, but I don't know.
Okay, this is a good prediction though.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
What do you have, Emmett?
All
let
right,
you go
well,
next.
my first smaller prediction. I think that David Jaffe game, Drawn to Death.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna have a beta like day of the God, what's the word I'm looking for? Like as soon as they announce the
As a
beta, it'll
presentation.
be open. Yeah, during the
It'll be open?
presentation. Yeah, they'll open the gates immediately. I think they'll pull one of those things because what
Maybe.
I
last
don't know.
year, last year they did it with the
Yeah.
Battlefield Hardline beta, and I think that's going to be a popular thing. So they'll just open it up
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah,
But
because they do need to promote Drawn to Death a lot. So,
but the only problem with that is, wait, did they already do that private beta though?
yeah, they did a
Already?
private
Okay.
thing.
Okay, because that's what I was thinking. Because I
That was
remember
online.
at E3 last year they said go to the website and then sign up
No, it
for
was
it,
at PSX, I think.
or PSX.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PSX.
Sorry
Okay.
to correct you, but it was
Oh yeah.
PSX.
Well, no, PSX, whatever. But
Well, I'm just saying, yeah.
well, no, because what I was thinking was that didn't even happen yet, and I was thinking if that didn't happen yet, then they wouldn't just open the beta, you know. But if that already happened, if the closed beta already happened with the PSX event, then yeah, then that is definitely a possibility. You know, them
Yeah.
just doing open beta for it day of.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, I think we need to hear some more from that game because, you know, it kind of went dark after PSX. I mean, it had a nice showing at PSX. You know, that was like the last thing, you know. So, well, one of the last things I remember from it. I like the style of it a lot. I can't wait to see more of it later. So,
Yeah.
it looks
David
good.
David Jeffy needs a break. He needs a break, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right?
Bad.
Yeah, he's yet to have another success since like God of War.
Like dude,
It's
like
pretty bad.
And
literally
Twisted
like
Metal, yeah.
like every game he's put out has been through a different company because each time that one company puts out a game, they go bankrupt right after it. He's
Ooh.
not doing good. Like,
Pretty
oh
much.
my god.
Like I felt so bad for him when he went up there during PSX and was like, "I want to thank Sony for like feeding my family for 20 years, because for 15 of
Oh,
those
yeah.
years I've been failing."
Yeah, because I mean, God, he put out the old Twisted Metal games were doing fine with Incognito, but then they put out War of the Monsters. I love that game. And then they put out Warhawk. I love that game. But then after
Yeah.
Warhawk, they went under, and then they came back as Eat Sleep Play, and they put out Twisted Metal Head On for PSP, PS2.
Yeah.
Then they put out what was the other one they put out? They put out Starhawk, I think, under Eat Sleep Play. I think.
Starhawk,
I think that was
don't
Lightbox.
no.
That was Lightbox
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
point.
see, yeah. They already closed down, so it's East State
Yeah.
Play closed down. Then they started Lightbox, and then those guys did Starhawk, and then after that, that company closed down, and now he's got this new one. It's a really long name. It's the Investigation Bureau or something like that. It's like a really long name, and that's their new company now, and then that's what they're using to do Drawn to Death.
Oh boy,
So it's crazy, man.
yeah, I hope they have some type of success with that game because I appreciate David Jaffe, and I just want him to have another rousing success like God of War was.
Yeah. And that was a weird thing. Yeah, God of War is his biggest thing, and he just walked away from it after the first one. Like, he made that franchise, started it, and then just walked away after the first one. And it's like, what are you doing? That would have been your ticket right there.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
They're going through all these 4 different companies.
And again, I mean, you know, God of War prospered after he left. I mean, really well. So, but yeah, it would have helped him just in terms of career-wise. But I mean, God of War was fine.
No.
yeah, we got some God of War predictions. I'm sure to come up soon, probably.
I kind of forgot about. Oh yeah, dang it! Oh well, it's too late now.
Oh well, now I know what's on your list,
No,
or not on your list.
Fine, I'll probably go next. Fine, this one's probably pretty quick. Fine, and then this one is pretty safe. Absolutely no mention of The Last Guardian. It's going to be another E3 without Last Guardian again. So that one's
I can
pretty
believe
self-explanatory. Now here again, because let's go into the year that was of Last Guardian news. That, you know, we had the fake IGN report of The Last Guardian being canceled, and Sony had to clean that up. And then, you know, they had other things that they had to, like, you know, not damage control, but just like reassurance that it's still in development, right?
Yeah.
So, I just think this is going to be another E3 without Last Guardian. If we're going to see that game again in its prime, then we're going to see it at Tokyo Game Show this year.
Yeah.
Because since Tokyo Game Show is already lacking in AAA games now, I think Last Guardian is a good place to have it in, and I think it'll probably prosper better in that way.
Because that's the thing about The Last Guardian. I was so sure that last year was going to be the year.
Yeah,
you
me
know?
too, yeah.
Like, a lot of people thought that because, like you said, IGN put out that report saying it was canceled, and they had that big backfire from Sony saying, no, it's not.
Well,
And
that report came out late last year. I think it was.
that report came out right before E3.
Yeah, it
Are you
was like
sure?
a few
Like,
weeks.
yeah, it was like right before E3 that
Oh,
report
that's
came
right.
out,
Yeah.
and
Okay. Yeah, you're
yeah, it
right.
was a
Okay.
big thing. It was like it said like report or confirmed or whatever. It was canceled, and they had to retract that reports because Sony said no. And because Sony fought so hard to be like, no, it's not canceled. That's what made me think like that last year was going to be the year. But as we saw, it didn't
Yeah, you're right.
happen. We didn't see anything from it, so it was just kind of like, God, because Sony won't give up this game, so it's got to come eventually, right? And I mean, I don't think we're going to see this year either, but maybe since our expectations are dropped, maybe now they'll surprise us and be like, look, here it is this year. You know,
Surprise.
since our expectations have dropped since last year of seeing it. But yeah, because I think last year was the one year where people were really believing that it was going to be it.
Yeah,
But
that's a
Yeah.
good point. Yeah, I totally forgot because I got that mixed up with PSX. Yeah, that was like a little before, which was like so awkward that like IGN got that fake story out, and then oh now they're gonna be with everyone at Sony.
yeah,
And then we had more of that reassurance even after E3 into this year. So yeah, I don't think we'll see it at this trade show.
Yeah, I think that thing's dead in the water right now. Everyone says it's gonna come back every year, but at this point, I'm just gonna say it's dead, so that when it does show back up, I'll be pleasantly surprised.
But I think that one might be a safe one, but I think
yeah.
that's a good one to have.
Oh yeah, it's just you'll get a point somehow off of that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So now back to you.
back to me. Okay, do another somewhat
Yes.
safe prediction. I
Yes.
think this one's
Oh,
safe.
a
I think
safe one.
I think this is another safe one.
All right, what you got?
Okay, well, it's already been confirmed that we will see Star Wars Battlefront at E3 this year, like gameplay. That's already for sure. Now, obviously, EA is probably going to premiere it at the EA event during their EA thing premiere
Yes.
the gameplay.
Yes.
But my
Yeah,
prediction, is that we're going to see Star Wars Battlefront again at the PlayStation event.
Okay.
They're going to show more gameplay at the PlayStation event, and they're going to announce either exclusive content for the PlayStation version or announce a Star Wars bundle.
I know. I would
the
love
PlayStation.
I would love my Star Wars bundle.
So basically, that's what I'm predicting. Either Star Wars Battlefront will have either exclusive PS4 content, or there will be a PS4 bundle announced for Star Wars Battlefront.
Okay, I see like 3/4 of that likely. Like I think they'll have a presence there because if EA is really going to maybe heavily advertise this game as a PlayStation game, but I no longer see the bundle opportunity unfortunately because one of my predictions is going to be other bundles, but I don't know.
But okay, fine. If there's no bundle though, but do you think there'll be some type of exclusive DLC?
Yes, there will be exclusive DLC. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
So-
they've
so-
done
sure of
it
that.
a lot.
So I'm probably gonna get at least half a point for that one.
Probably.
Probably.
But I mean, they didn't do any for Battlefield Hardline.
I mean, if they get any exclusive DLC, it's probably gonna be like, an exclusive helmet or something. I don't think PlayStation's
Maybe
getting like a whole
exclusive
map.
cosmetics. I mean, I don't know about maps. I mean, if the game not that we know of is limited. I'm not gonna say limited, but if it's already kind of what it is right now, then I'm not exclusive content, man. That'd be kind of a big win for Sony. But then again, they had that for Destiny, and I mean, it probably worked well for PlayStation and Bungie and Activision, but more people bought
Yeah.
that game on Xbox.
Well, it sold. To my understanding, I think it sold more on PS4.
Well, because what the statistics was for that, Emmett, was that they didn't count in the bundles, and that bundle sold extremely well.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's
because
it.
because they said in terms of pure retail copy sales that Destiny sold more on Xbox One and Xbox 360 than it did on PlayStation. But that's just to my understanding. I mean, that doesn't count for digital sales or bundles. So for all we know, probably PlayStation took it. But
Yeah.
so for this, yeah, it'd be nice for whatever exclusive content, creative exclusive content that the PlayStation version of Battlefront could get. Because I always associated Battlefront with PlayStation. I know a lot of other players associated with PC also because people play on PC and of
Or
course
PSP.
Xbox. Yeah, PSP as well. But we're not going to get a Vita version of Battlefront.
Yeah, I wish.
You're going to remote play that, so I mean, I see part of the prediction true, but I just know I unfortunately don't see a bundle. That would be so sweet though, because what we imagined Emmett was like a Star Wars bundle where it was white and it was like a stormtrooper,
Oh, dude, that'd be amazing.
and it would come with freaking a PS4 Battlefront, and then the whole Star Wars movie collection, the digital collection, like a download voucher
Oh,
on
man.
PSN.
That's like a perfect bundle right there.
Yeah, and 2 controllers.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if they'd put the movies and two controllers, but that sounds like a good believable bundle. I like that one.
Yeah, I would like that bundle a lot too.
Hey,
That bundle would probably be like freaking $600, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
it would.
hey, can we all pause for a minute?
Uh-oh, what's going
Oh
on?
yeah.
Okay, everybody click pause.
Okay.
2,
2,
3.
3, and okay.
There. All
Okay.
right.
All right. I'm sorry if there was a pause there. We had a little technical problem or whatever. But
It was not technical, but I won't get into it.
but
Unless you're an Android.
unless you're an Android, yeah.
Yeah.
But what were we talking about? We're talking about a Star Wars bundle, or you guys were talking
Yes,
about
the
it?
Star Wars bundle. Well, the bundle not likely, but all the other stuff you said likely. So
Okay.
next one.
We'll just move on. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, so I think it's me up again.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's you up again. What you got?
All right, so we're still doing safe ones,
Yeah.
correct?
Second.
Yes,
second.
still save ones, and then this is, I believe. Wait, now you're on the second one, correct?
Yeah, he's
or?
in the second.
Yeah, second safe
All right,
one. Second safe one.
Okay.
All right. I think that obviously Bethesda's going to have a pretty big conference this year.
Okay.
I think that a large majority of their games are going to have some type of Sony connectivity.
I would like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm thinking, because similar to how Fallout 3 had all their DLC packs come out on Xbox first,
Oh.
and then PlayStation came later, I think Bethesda's going to do a similar thing, but on the PlayStation side of things, I think they're going to have
So you're
like
saying
exclusive.
the Fallout expansions come on PlayStation first?
Yeah, I think I'm feeling
That's
it, man.
pretty bold. That's pretty ballsy.
I mean, that is
Bethesda to do.
Here's the thing about that, though. Not just
Yeah.
Bethesda, but no one has ever done that for PlayStation.
Yeah, no one. I don't. Yeah, because you see it for Call of Duty and all these other Dragon Age and South Park, even to an extent, even before. Yeah, South
Grand
Park
Theft
didn't
Auto.
even do anything. Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, 4.
But-
Grand Theft Auto 4.
But like
I
don't know. I've never seen
there has never been
where they've given Sony the heads up that big. Like the most was like Battlefield 3. They gave it like 2 weeks early or a week
that's right.
early. I think that was
Yeah,
it.
that's a good point.
It was like a week or
Battlefield
two.
was only-
It was a week.
Yeah, it was only like 2 weeks. I think.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 weeks. But even then, that's nothing compared to the Microsoft deals. Like Microsoft deals are always like Call of Duty
money,
Yeah,
a month,
yeah.
2 months.
Like 6 months
Yeah.
for like the
Like
GTA
Call of
5
Duty,
stuff.
yeah.
DLC.
Call of Duty
Or
is always
GTA
a
4.
month. Fallout, it was a couple of months. Even the Dragon Age DLC just now was a couple of months. Grand Theft Auto was like a whole year.
I mean, my prediction doesn't really go into like how long the exclusivity will be, but I
Yeah.
think
You're
especially
just
since
saying that
PS4,
there could be an exclusive
Yeah.
deal. Mm.
yeah, there's gonna be some type of bet, and not just with Fallout. I mean, Doom's coming out.
Yeah.
They're probably
Well, I
gonna
mean,
have.
the Doom beta, it's not really exclusive to PlayStation. It's also on Xbox because those folks bought Wolfenstein New Order.
Yeah, that's true, but I feel like it might have like with the Doom beta, it could be first on PlayStation or something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, people were pretty entitled to that beta in Wolfenstein New Order if they had if they had it on Xbox One. So
Yeah, true. I think Bethesda and Sony are gonna have some type of
partnership.
deal going on, like just some type of exclusive thing going on between one of their games, and they have like what three or so.
And they do
games
need to make up
jumbling
ground.
around.
I mean, their games have barely run on their systems.
Yeah.
So.
And then look at what is it? Elder Scrolls Online. That's
I
already
know.
been
Yeah,
getting pushed a whole lot on PS4.
That's true, yeah. Screw Elder Scrolls Online, but if there's like a freaking Fallout 4, no one's gonna care and give a shit about Elder Scrolls Online.
You're right.
Maybe
but
he
I
will,
just feel it.
but
I
maybe
feel it.
Cody will, but I won't. No one's gonna care. Freaking Elder Scrolls Online, but I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I mean, they need to make up ground on Sony on PlayStation. It makes sense, but just unfortunately, on my liking the scale, I deem that very unlikely. Like, it's not like in the realm of impossibility, but it's just unfortunately, just history-wise, it's just unfortunately not very likely.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that one
But-
either. But
Yeah.
Everything
we'll see.
about this console generation has been breaking the norm.
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
yes.
Mm-hmm. That's fine because Sony definitely needs maybe something like that. And Fallout 4 obviously is a big game, and Bethesda as a whole publisher because you're not just going to Fallout 4, whole Bethesda as a publisher. That would be a big deal. But
Yeah, exactly.
I just unfortunately don't see it.
yeah,
All right, well, I'm not
Shot
trying.
that one down.
yeah, they're just
But it's
predictions though. It's just us predicting.
Yeah, predictions. Yeah,
there. It's speculation.
Speculation.
So that's part of the fun of it. But
Yeah.
there's also logistics and assessment.
Yeah.
To be dealt with. And
I assessed.
The-
mhm.
Yeah, the podcast. That's what podcast.
Here,
is.
you'll
We're
see
discussing.
the next ones that I throw out. You'll assess those and probably just shoot them down. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what we're gonna shoot
Oh,
down
so now
now.
it's oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's your turn
you
now.
see which one to shoot down for me. Now give me this one that might play it safe as well. Guess what? For my prediction, absolutely no Western AAA Vita titles announced or mentioned at all. Nothing.
Well, that's not.
You love crushing dreams.
Yeah, that's crushing dreams. But I mean, that's almost not even a prediction. That's more just like stating, "Hey, we breathe air." You know.
For Vita, but no,
Damn.
I say this because Western AAA games, because odds are, we might get a Gravity Rush too, even though it's more of a Tokyo Game Show presence game that
Yeah.
would be there. But no, you're not going to get any AAA Vita titles announced. Like I wanted to originally maybe put this prediction at you'll get less than 10 minutes of Vita time at E3, but I don't
They're
know,
gonna
maybe
talk
that one
about
seemed
it.
deemed a little too easy, but I just think maybe there'll be no AAA games.
Yeah, I mean, God, yeah, I know. It's just, I mean, I want, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like Emmett just said. I mean, you don't want to kill dreams. I mean, yeah, I don't want to kill the dream. I want there to be more on Vita, but it's just realistically, no,
Yes,
like it's just
that's what my point of view is coming
not
from.
gonna see
Yes,
it. Like,
of course I want more Vita AAA games, but just at the rate that this is going right now, because the venue I see Vita as in right now, PSX, because had a good showing at PSX, announced a whole
Oh
lot of
yeah.
games, but at E3, where like time is really of the essence there, no. Like, and then on top of that, I don't even think there's even going to be 10 minutes
yeah,
worth of
or no, just
things of the Vita.
just Hermox come on stage and be like, we're putting out
Amplitude.
Amplitude for Vita. I'd be like,
Oh,
that'd be
that'd be
amazing. I
nice.
would love
That
that.
would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, I don't know if that would break the. I mean, it's really an indie. No, it's not really
Nah,
an indie
that
game.
I wouldn't count that as a AAA.
Yeah, no, like I talk about like from either a Sony owned studio, like freaking EA or Activision, buckles the hell down and makes a game for the Vita.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Amplitude would
honestly,
not count, I would think,
Well,
unfortunately.
no,
yeah,
I would just love
I
to
think
see
there's a
Amplitude on
combo for.
Vita.
I
Like,
know,
I
me
just, I
too.
just love
But
Hermox
yeah,
to
just in
put
terms of
something on
predictions
Vita.
wise, because it's a big deal, and Harmonix is a big publisher now.
Which we need to hear more about. Isn't it supposed to come out this month?
Maybe at E3
Amplitude.
we'll hear something about it.
Oh yeah, it's available now. They like premiere Amplitude at their
And just
thing,
as
and
a
then it's
sub
like,
prediction for
Ooh,
anybody
ooh.
hoping, I don't think that game's going to be like a freebie on PlayStation Plus. I think you're going to buy that game.
yeah, I'll buy it.
Oh yeah, yeah. That got
Yeah, that was
some funded and all
crowdfunded,
that
and
stuff.
I don't
Yeah,
think Sony's money, like compensation of people that get it for free, I don't think that's enough. I think you're going to have to buy that
Yeah,
game. Maybe it might be like at a plus discount,
yeah,
like Broken Age, because that was also a crowdfunded game. So maybe like it'll be like a 1 week discount, maybe like $2 off.
yeah,
But like I don't see that game being free.
yeah. But it'd be
No.
something if that game was like, because I mean, like I said, the game's supposed to come out in the summer. I think they said for June was what they're aiming for, and like we haven't heard anything about it. It'd be like this year's.
Well, they had like that PlayStation Underground video, but that game was still like in
Yeah,
post alpha, and we haven't seen a beta build of it.
as I was saying, they can just do like Entwine. They just show gameplay of it and be like, look at this, and
Mm.
it's available
ooh.
today, right now. Go buy it. You
Oh,
know.
watch it. You might be spoiling someone else's prediction.
Oh,
Oh, well, okay.
oh,
Well, then that's
sorry.
We'll
enough of
see.
my
No, you're good.
crushing dreams of Vita owners. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you hate the Vita and Last Guardian. Go on.
no, I love them both, but it's just that speaking realistic wise,
In a
it's just
realistic perspective.
yeah,
He wants those
Yeah,
points.
I'm right there
He
with
wants the
you. I
points, damn
understand.
it.
I do. I know. I do. I want to
You're in
win.
it
I
to
don't
win
know
it.
what
I
I'll
feel you.
win.
I feel you. All right. Well, next on, we'll maybe get some less depressing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, this next one's probably a little more what you will see, not
Yeah.
what you won't see. How about that?
Cool.
Okay,
Alright.
then I can accept
All
that.
right. So now
My
it's
turn?
Cody's turn again.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm getting to slightly more bold predictions for me.
Oh boy.
For me. Okay, so the
All
next
right.
one.
What you got here?
This next one is probably not going to happen, but I'm going to throw it out there.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Or this might happen, just not at E3. Like, it'll happen down the road, and I'm going to call on it and then get my point.
Okay.
Okay.
Well. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's my bold prediction. Uncharted 4 will get a release date. And, the release date will be March 25th.
What's the March
Oh.
25th?
Okay.
What's the deal with that?
Is
Okay.
that like the last Tuesday?
No. The reason I say March 25th, why I picked that specific date, is because that's a Friday, and Sony likes putting out their big exclusives on Fridays. And
Huh.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like the same date as like Batman
wait,
versus
I'm getting
Superman.
there. I'm getting there. So, yeah, they always put out their first party stuff on Fridays, and March 25th is pretty much the last Friday if they want it to still be a first quarter game, which is what they're shooting for. You know?
Oh, that's really
Yeah.
pushing it.
Yeah, but that gives
you
enough
Yeah,
know,
that's
time.
close.
And like you said,
due
it comes
date.
out, and like you said, it'll come out the same day as Batman vs Superman because Last of Us came out on a Friday and the same
Same
day
day
as
as Man of
Man of
Steel.
Steel. Yeah, so
Which is
keep it.
wow. Every time a new Warner Brothers movie, DC movie comes out, you get a new Naughty Dog game.
Yep, that's how it works, man.
They just have a calendar in the Naughty Dog office with all the Warner Brothers movies, and they're like, all right, let's release now.
Oh God,
I know,
man.
but it's like, what do you consume first? Well, for the Man of Steel and Last of Us sake, as good as Last of Us was, I think I remember playing only like the first section of Last of Us, and I was like, dude, I gotta watch Man of Steel. So then I watched Man of Steel. So like, I really had to watch that before I really played any more Last of Us.
So like when Suicide Squad comes out, they're gonna put out like Uncharted 4 expansion pack that day or something.
Yeah,
Probably.
or maybe something. You never know.
A single player story. Uncharted 4 Left Behind.
Oh, that's a good prediction too. If Uncharted 4 is going to have, I mean, we don't know yet, so that I don't.
Like I
I
said.
doubt it, but like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
But like I said, that's
I
my
have to see what the actual game
that's
looks
my
like.
bold prediction. Because like I said, I'm not too sure if we're going to get. I'm pretty sure we won't get a release date. But basically, I'm saying
we won't.
when we do get a release date, it will be March 25th.
But do you see another demo?
Yes, that is guaranteed. Guaranteed, we're going to see Uncharted 4 played, new gameplay.
Really? Do you think they're going to do another demo?
I feel like no.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to. No.
Well,
because
maybe
it got
not a
delayed,
full
dude.
on stage demo, but obviously we'll see something. They'll talk about Uncharted 4 and maybe show
Maybe
Yeah,
a
they'll talk
trailer.
about
Show
Uncharted 4.
some-
That's
show
like-
some
like a
gameplay, like
full-blown
a new
demo
trailer
where
or
you have
something.
Bruce playing it. I don't see it.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
not.
I think the most you get is trailer.
Yeah, maybe a new trailer with some gameplay in it, but yeah, not a full on stage demo.
Because as good as Uncharted 4 is, you can't disgrace anything that will come after that. And on top of that, I want other games too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know Uncharted 4 is beast, but I don't know. I like that prediction. It's very bold, but
Yeah.
the likeliness,
Yeah.
unlikely. Not very
Unlikely.
unlikely.
Yeah.
Likely it's coming out. Unlikely the March 25th.
My exact date.
That's too specific for me to believe it all.
But I mean, dude, you gotta consider it's happened in history's time before. Order came out on a Friday.
It happened once.
No,
Yes.
Infamous came out on a Friday. The Order came out on a
Infamous came out on
Friday.
Friday.
Last of Us came out on a Friday.
Well, the Friday, sure,
So it's a-
but like the matching it up to a Warner Brothers movie, that's just a
Well,
coincidence.
Coincidence?
Once before.
I think not.
I think yes.
Well, okay, that one's pretty interesting. All right, what do you have, Emmett?
All right. Well, this is my last little safer or lower scale prediction. I think they're gonna pull an Entwine this year and immediately release some type of indie game.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be cross-buy on Vita and PS4.
No, I hope it's actually a good game this time because I didn't really enjoy Entwined all that much.
I think Entwine was just
It was alright.
an experiment.
Yeah, it was really an experiment, but I appreciate those kind of games. But Entwine in that case, Entwine wasn't very good.
Yeah.
So
That's why I hope it's Amplitude, but it's just
I hope
Amplitude.
it's
But at least with
Amplitude's off.
But yeah, the thing is, we already known that game was in production. It's just this will be the first time we see it, But
Yeah.
yeah, I would love for me to do Amplitude because I just want to play it. I want to play Amplitude so bad. I want to.
Or it could be another Entwine where like you basically never heard of it before.
Entwine 2.
Oh, they try again.
We're doing this again.
Entwine 2, all tied up.
Okay, well, yeah, so it has to be just maybe. I mean, even if it's like a larger scale game, so you see another one of those that's available now thing.
Oh no, I don't think it's gonna be large scale at all. I think it's gonna be one of these like
Less than $10,
probably
maybe
artistic.
less than $15 games or whatever.
Yeah, 15 or under. Like it's not gonna be anything super huge. It's gonna be some small indie game that people are gonna be like, oh, I remember liking that game 10 years ago, and it's gonna be one of those small little hidden gem type things. It's not gonna be anything big.
Maybe.
It's just like some kids out of college are working on it right now.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
they
pretty
basically
sure
said
that's what it
last year
is.
for Entwine, to really like.
Yeah,
sell you
that's
on that
exactly
game.
what they said. Yeah.
Um,
So I don't think it's anything too big, but I think it's definitely going to drop just so people are like, oh, well, there's a new game out now.
Entwined. Okay, so forget about Entwined, but on the likeliness scale on that, very likely.
Yeah, I'm saying very likely
Very
too,
likely.
because I said it.
Oh, son. All right. Now swinging it back to me again.
Yep.
I think you will actually finally see what the hell Media Molecule is up to this time. Now, I know there are other venues in which they can actually say this, but I was back and forth on which one I wanted to say, whether it was going to be Media Molecule or Guerrilla Studio. So,
No
Guerrilla,
Sony Bend in that list?
yeah, I know. But I think we'll actually finally see what Media Molecule's up to. I know they have Tearaway and Unfolded coming up, but I think we need to see their new IP at this point.
Yeah, I'm there with you because
Hmm.
Media Molecule,
They're
one of
awesome
my favorite developers, right?
Yeah.
because
Well,
they basically left their other franchise to developers that can't even make a working game. So they need to actually, you know, put out
They
something.
need to bless us with their creative stamp again.
Yeah, I know. And, Little Big Planet 3 really didn't hit the mark at all. So I think, even though they didn't develop it, I think they need to kind of not sweep it under the rug, but kind of just move forward from there.
yeah, and you got to
So,
think too. Like, didn't Sony say they're not going to be at Gamescom this year?
oh,
Wait,
yes. So
really?
yeah. That was another reason why I kind of came up with the prediction. They were not going to have a presence there. So then I was like, well, when? When?
Yeah,
Not just show like some
because that's the
experimental
thing.
crap
Like
that
a
I
lot of
don't
people were saying
understand.
last year, like they didn't expect Media Molecule because they're a European developer, and you think they would
Hmm.
go to a European show. Well, since they're not going to Gamescom next year,
They
then
have
they'll
really
have
no
to.
choice at this
Yeah, they
point.
have to
Whether they're
step
just
up.
going to be over there and demo more Tearaway Unfolded, I'm like, well, I like Tearaway a lot on Vita. I'm already sold. I'm going to get that game. Now show me what you're really working on.
Yeah.
So,
Show me what you're
I
working
think,
with.
you can't, if they're going to think, oh, we'll overlap the other one. Well, no, because that other game is going to be like probably ways away, similar to what the first Little Big Planet was. Even though they were new at the time, Little Big Planet 1, when it was first shown off, it was still a ways away. So, I mean, I don't think this game will even come out this year. It'll probably come out next year, but I think you need to start, at least reveal what it is at this point.
All they really need
Mm.
to do is just do Little Big Planet in 3 dimensions, but I know that they're way too creative
Oh
to
no, it's
even
something new.
desire to
No,
do
it's not going
that.
to be a Little Big Planet anymore. And I think, um, no, yeah, they're done with Little Big Planet, so it'll be something new. And I'm excited to see what that
Yeah.
is. And it needs to be shown, like, in a couple weeks time.
Yes, please.
I
Good
want
God,
it. So
please.
yeah, here's something that I think will be shown. What's on the likely scale on that one? I will, of course, since I picked it, I think
Well,
I think it's
you can.
very likely.
Yeah, but you
Not
stress it's Media
extremely likely.
Molecule's new project. So if they come on stage and just show Tearaway Unfolded, you don't get a point.
No, that won't. No, yeah, that won't count. It's just freaking
Okay.
just them just half-assing it again and just like, well, another year again, so let's just show you more of a reimagined game again. I'm like, well, I'm sold on it, guys. Now show me the new
No,
stuff.
that's the twist. That's the twist. They show you Tearaway
Mm.
Unfolded. They show you Tearaway Unfolded, and then like back the camera up and show that that whole game was made in their new game.
Oh my God.
That's the twist. So like you're actually
That's a good question
so
on whether or not their new game. Well, because we saw that like in the demo thing of whatever the PS4 was first shown that it was more creative stuff. Creating what you want.
yeah, but
So that's a good
yeah
point. If
that would
if it's
just
gonna be
that
another
would
one of
blow
those.
everybody's mind of like that is the game. Like that is the new game. We made Tearaway Unfolded in our new game.
All the
My
code. You
God.
could actually be a game developer. You have to.
Yeah, that's what
Our
Okay,
new
it
game
no.
is
Right.
Unity.
Yeah, that'd be a really funny twist. But yeah, that would not happen. But that's funny though.
is. Oh boy.
That would be spectacular, though. But yeah, I think it's probably 60-70% chance of happening
Yeah.
because I still doubt that they're just. I don't even think they're nowhere close because it seems like they're the type of team who don't want to like
Hmm.
release their game. They just like to play around,
I know. Well,
and
that's the
I'm
problem ever
wondering
since I think
how.
they were done with Little Big Planet 2.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
I
Tearaway
wonder
was
how
great.
long
I
they're gonna play
personally like
around.
Tearaway a lot on Vita. I'm excited for its release on PS4. But I just think at this point they need to show something new already.
Yeah,
If
hopefully they
if I don't
will.
get it at E3, then I'll actually be kind of legitimately upset because Media Molecule is a fantastic developer, and just for them to be idly away on PS4 so far is just kind of a little disheartening because around the same time we've already had Little Big Planet on PS3 at that life cycle time. So
Yeah, I mean, Media Molecule, like you said, they're such a good company. I mean,
yes,
Sony bought them after one game. You know,
I know.
it was like
And
you know
because
how
Little
many
Big Planet was such a hit at that time, I mean, I
yeah,
remember playing that game and I was so enthralled. I was like, oh my god, this is like amazing. And of
yeah. I
course, Sony
mean,
Yeah,
saw
right
that in
there
them
with you.
too, and they bought the studio. And it was just like, well, yes, they made a Little Big Planet 2, which was great. And then they handed it off to freaking Sumo Digital and made. I mean, Little Big Planet 3 was great. It was the same game, but had loads of technical issues. So I just. And the Vita version was great, even though they also handed that off to other developers as well. But I
Yeah.
just. at this point. I want something new.
Yeah, I mean,
It's now or
yeah,
never.
especially when you consider how many other developers that have done exclusive games for Sony, and Sony didn't even buy them,
Uh-huh.
and now they've varying levels of success going onward.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking, yeah, for that particular prediction, I went over all the Sony studios. I thought of this, and I also thought of even though it's not Sony owned, Quantic Dream as well, and Insomniac, but I just out of all of them, I think Media Molecule is probably the most alarming one that we need so far because
Yeah.
they bring opposed for what the other ones, they bring something really different to the table, and I'm excited to see what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
So, no, enough of that one.
Right.
Cody, what do you have
Mine,
next
yes.
for the big one now?
All right, moving on to more dream crushing.
Oh, what?
Well, no, not for me.
No,
You're going to crush this one. You're going to crush this one right away, and you're going to break my heart, and I'm going to be sad.
Why? What you got? What is it?
Like I said, I am throwing my point away, but I will not give up the dream. I want this to happen so bad. I will throw.
All right, well, that's fine.
I will throw away my point.
Is it a Vita game?
No.
What is it?
No, I will throw away my point. I just want this so bad. I predict that Sony will reveal that they are rebooting Medieval on PS4.
No.
No. Yeah, see, there you go. You're crushing my dreams.
So precious, so precious.
And
because he was trying to tell me, he wanted to go over these fake that nobody basically reported on. It was like on a forum where like it was fake.
It was like fake gifts and stuff.
You probably seen.
Yeah.
They were like
Yep.
Unreal Engine 4, and as you know, Sony never contracts really their games on outside engines. I can't recall any game where they've always been in-house. Uncharted, they have an in-house engine and all that stuff. Every other game has had an in-house engine, even Sucker Punch. So I was like, well, if this was from Unreal Engine, then I'm like, no, it's fake. But
there's no way that's happening.
Too, but
yeah.
I still hold out hope, man. Like I said, I know I'm throwing away my point, but I just want it. I want it so bad. Like seeing that little thing, even if it's fake, it still just brought hope and joy to me. Seeing like,
I know, like
Medieval on PS4, I want it.
Yeah,
I want it so bad. I want to see Medieval come back.
You'll see a Def Jr. on PS4 before you see a Medieval on PS4. I swear to God.
God, no, I want Medieval back.
I mean, that franchise is probably
they
dead.
brought him back for PlayStation All Stars, and then they had the little tease thing when you beat his story, like, oh, Sir Daniel goes to sleep until his next adventure, and I'm like, when's his next adventure?
Oh, geez, you're really taking that for
yeah, poor thing.
Full continuity. That game's fully canon with all those games.
Then what was Drake, so that I could know what happened to the Uncharted 4?
Yeah.
He flies off in a glowing blue plane.
Yeah, he does.
I was just thinking, man, like when that popped up, I was thinking, okay, yeah, it seems like Medieval has resonance for you guys, but like I'm thinking for everyone else, I'm like, is it even viable to even make this game? Like, if
no, that's why he won't come back.
Yeah.
No one knows what Medieval is except for maybe us three and like 12 other people in the world.
But I mean, it's a nostalgia thing, dude. It's like a PS1. It's a cult classic PS1 game. But I mean, I think there's enough of nostalgia there just to catch people's interest to be like, hey, I remember that game. And I mean, the people who played it love it, and I love the old PS1 games. I would love to see it come back.
Oh yeah, and then PS4 has a really large audience, and I think it can gain new following.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna play the nostalgia card, I mean, Twisted Metal tried to play that, and we see what happened to that.
The problem with Twisted Metal is I already talked about this in another episode. But the problem with Twisted Metal was one, Sony didn't promote it, and two, they put out the same day as Mass Effect 3. That was just straight suicide right there.
Yeah, you got a point there. I forgot all about that.
And it was 1 week after the Vita launch.
Mm-hmm. So it was like, we had to save money for the Vita, and then, a $60 game, and
so
a bit much.
No, so with Medieval would be different. They can sell it on nostalgia. If they could put this thing out around Halloween time, they'll sell like crazy.
Yeah, dude, and you've already seen, like, with Sony, how they've been spreading out their exclusives a bit more. They're trying to make them a bit more special, Yeah. We saw that with The Order and then Bloodborne this year.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just... Medieval is just special to me. It's so good. Just playing back the old games. I just remember every little thing about it. Just the sound effects, the motions. Playing the hell out of it. Back on PS1. And
unfortunately, on the likeliness scale, that one is going to be extremely unlikely.
No way in hell. No way in hell that's happening.
No. It's like...
Oh. So
God,
that one's much slower.
And if they do announce a Medieval reboot, I'm going to, like, flip and, like, just go crazy, run around outside.
Oh yeah, you probably will.
Medieval.
I'll shed a single tear because I know I'll be wrong.
I'll get like 20 bonus points if this one's right.
I know, right?
Like,
Oh my god.
yeah,
Well, we'll see if that happens.
yeah. I want it so bad.
Okay. Well, now Emmett, what do you have?
All right. Well, I got two big ones, but I'm
Yes.
gonna go ahead and say my more reserved big one,
Yeah.
and then I'll have the explosion at the end. This one, I think Sony Ben's gonna come out with
Mm,
their title for this fall,
mm,
2015. Because Gorilla, I feel like
yeah,
Media Molecule, even though it is time for them to show something new, they're probably still gonna be on that tearaway train.
I know.
And Gorilla is probably still a year or so away before they're ready to show their next thing after Shadowfall. So I think Sony Ben's going to be the guys to come out because they haven't had a game out since like
Uncharted Golden
Logan's
Abyss.
Shadow. Oh wait, yeah, Golden Abyss. You're right,
Yeah,
but
so
that was just so long ago. So I think they're ready for
yeah,
it.
they are. Look, man, even as much as Media Molecule, they're ready. I don't know.
The thing is, I just don't know what game they will be
I
making.
don't know either. Well, it's got to be a PS4. Obviously, it's a PS4 game.
Well, yeah, that the console's pretty much locked down, but like I don't know what style of game they would make. I mean, the only games I know from them are third-person shooters of some sort. So I think it'd just be another one of that. But we already see with the order that kind of
Well, I mean,
might be a different train.
well, I mean, they're in every right to make a third-person shooter. Look, because the order was much different, and I don't want to get into the order hole again. No.
Yeah,
The order was its thing. It was what it was. And I think, since there's a fluctuation of so many first-person games on PS4, I think they have every right to make the game third-person.
Yeah.
I think the game probably will be third-person. I'll be surprised if it's for FPS, first-person shooter. Um,
well, I just don't. Because the thing is, they have Uncharted as a third-person shooter
yeah,
franchise as well. And I just wonder if they're going to hit a saturation point with that
maybe.
specific genre.
Yeah.
If it's going to be third person, maybe like a God of War style game or
Mm.
like some type of third person
Because
combat
there's
type of
always
game or
the always left field prediction, of Siphon Filter's coming back. Siphon Filter.
Siphon Filter.
Yeah, but
I think it's
yeah,
happening. I think it's going to
probably
happen.
will.
I just have no clue what game it
Yeah,
will be, but
I
I
have no
know they're
idea
going to
what
be
the game
there.
will be, which is exciting. But
Yeah, that's
if
what
it's a
makes
new
it
IP, I'll
exciting.
be enthralled. But
That's the name of the game.
on the
That's,
theme on the
that's the name of the
likeliness
new game.
scale,
Enthralled.
Enthralled. It's just a match 3 puzzle game.
I won't mind that.
It'd be fun, but not what I want.
Let's see. On the likeliness scale, I think likely. Tame likely.
Tame likely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on likely. So
Okay,
it's
I
just
can
like
accept
in the
that.
green, which is good. So,
I
um,
accept that.
all right. So now is it my turn again?
I
Yep.
believe so.
All right. Now here's a radical one. PS4. Guess what time it is for the PS4? It's time for a price drop.
Oh, no.
PS4 is getting a
Not,
price drop of $50. It's time.
Nope.
It's already that time.
Nope.
Because even though you hear sometimes Microsoft, they might be catching up a little bit with their sweet deals, and I know Sony maybe isn't in the place to make a price drop at this point yet since they're so ahead, but I think it's time to really push people over the edge because I think it at now $350 I think is really nice, and they've had bundles with free Last of Us and free Order 1886, but I think it's time. It's gonna get a price drop of $50.
No, I don't know. I don't see it. Because like you said, Sony's in such a good spot right now. They don't really need to do a full price drop. I think, like you said, they're just going to focus more on bundles this holiday. As the
Yeah.
value
Yeah.
rather than actually dropping the price. Like, no, we'll
so
do this bundle. We'll have a Star Wars bundle. It comes with Battlefront, or we
that's
got a
true.
bundle
So
that comes with
it's at
this.
the same 400, but it's added value at the 400.
I mean, look at the holiday bundles they had like last
Mm.
year. You got what Last of Us and GTA 5 in a bundle. I mean, they're probably going to keep going with that because that's just too good to pass up.
Yeah, and it's still 400. No, I like those points, but I still think I think it's probably time. I mean, just like at the base model, have it at 350. Maybe just have it be somewhat attractive to people. If it's just a base PS4, 500 gigs at 350, I think that's likely to happen.
Okay,
But it
well,
seems like you guys are just on the extremely unlikely.
yeah, on the likeness scale, I'm thinking that's like 20%.
20%.
Yeah, no way that's happening. They're in too good of a spot to turn down their profits right now.
Maybe. I'm excited. I have all the predictions I have on this one. I think this one I'm most excited to see, happen. Like, if there's going to be a price drop on the PS4. Because when it happens, I'll be excited that I got it right.
Yeah.
You're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong.
Yeah, we'll have to see if it's wrong. I don't know if it's wrong yet. It will be wrong come next week. Well, yeah, technically.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks, I mean. In 2 weeks, so.
And soon.
So, we'll see.
2 weeks, all of our hopes and dreams will be crushed in one way or another.
Yeah.
I won't get my medieval. You guys won't get whatever it is you're looking for.
Or not
Our
looking
Vita
for, like I
games.
said, no Last Guardian or no Vita.
No,
Yeah.
you're
AAA
not getting
games.
your Vita games.
E3, everyone's sad.
Well, I mean, when you kind of think about it, E3 kind of is because you're just looking at games that will come out for,
E3
like, a long
literally
time.
is like a second Christmas because there's so many stuff you want, but ultimately you get other stuff that you're kind of like, oh, that's not what I wanted, but I'm still happy with what I got, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, E3 really is like the second Christmas, so.
We'll see. I hope this E3 is good because last year was all right. I mean, PSX definitely blew it out of the water last year, but yeah, it was all right. I mean, I don't remember really too much from it because it has had such a high standard ever since 2013, and I thought 2014 was like okay, but I hope 2015 is much better. And they're in a place now where like 2015 could blow it out of the water from 2014 in terms of just E3 Sony conference.
Yeah,
Because I personally
mean,
thought that Xbox's conference last year was a bit more focused, because 2014 had the Powers thing that struggled with it a little bit.
yeah.
Oh, one of my predictions should have said Powers 2 demonstration or like talk.
Oh my God.
I thought
No.
Microsoft on that end was a little better.
Oh, yeah, for Power Season 2, they get the actors to come on stage and do like a live play version of the opening of Power Season 2.
That's like a
Live
big
demo.
A live demo. Yeah, a live demo of Season 2. And they get the actors to come on stage.
Stage play.
Yeah, stage play. Yeah.
Oh my God, people will be so mad. But yeah, from that aside, I think 2015 is looking much more promising. So
Yes, indeed.
what?
Okay,
So now
so
whose turn
on
is
to the
it?
next prediction.
Oh,
Now it's back to Cody.
yeah, I get to use my last
Yep.
one. My last one.
Yes, the last one.
Okay, this one should be true. Okay.
Should be true.
This should be true.
That's
All right.
what we all think, but
the
we'll
most
see.
used word at this year's presentation will be exclusive, and it will be misused more times than not.
Well, I mean, that's like with everything.
I guess so, but I mean, it is becoming a big thing, like with these things where they're like, this is our console exclusive, or this is our premiere exclusive. You know how they keep wording it like that?
Because
Yeah,
really
keeping that trend up.
All of this is time, and that word's going to get thrown around whenever they're announcing their first party game.
I mean, I feel like Sony's going to be using that word a whole lot more than other people because they, at least right now, they don't have a lot of exclusive for this year, so they're going to get in bed with a lot of third parties, getting a lot of exclusive content. They're going to be like, exclusives for Bethesda, Fallout 4.
I hope so.
Yeah, because that might be their big bold thing too at the beginning. Like everything you see here is an exclusive, because Microsoft did that one year, where like
Yes, they did.
everything you see tonight is going to be
Yeah.
exclusive. So Sony could do something like that, where everything you see tonight will be an exclusive, or
And
have
who
some
knows if
exclusive
Microsoft
content.
will do that again, because I think Microsoft's going to follow the same format this year, which was awesome, where it was just games, and it didn't really stop. Where Sony's it had its breaks, which is fine pacing wise, but it didn't really work to their advantage. So like maybe if it follows the Xbox tradition model, just continue with the games, and basically just scattershot them like fireworks.
Yeah.
So
Yes, indeed. Well, speaking of following Xbox traditions,
what's yours?
ready for my last prediction? I think that Black Ops 3 is going to open up the Sony press conference.
No.
Whoa, that's
Sorry,
bold
that
right
one
there.
already shot down.
Big shots right there.
Yeah, sorry, I'm already got to automatically shoot down because I'm the connoisseur. No, you're not.
Okay.
Dude.
Well, here's the thing about that prediction though. We're going to know right away. Basically, if Call of Duty doesn't show up at the Xbox event, right away something's going down at the Sony event.
Yeah, I know, but look, dude,
Here's the thing. Go ahead.
Because freaking Activision, they already have it like a half. Sony, Destiny is PlayStation, COD's Xbox. So
But the thing is, because I'm kind of a COD fan, so I've been following the announcements and stuff. And people who've played the game say that when they go down there to Treyarch to play Black Ops 3, they're
okay.
playing
Well,
on
they got some
PlayStation
inside
4s.
info.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, they brought a whole bunch of YouTubers down to play the
Yes.
game, and
Yeah,
they
I
were
heard
playing
of
on
that.
PlayStation
Yes.
4s.
I know that.
Yeah, that's the first time they've ever played that game on a PlayStation console rather than an Xbox console. And since their deal with Microsoft has been up after Advanced Warfare, so
Really?
I think now's the time for them to switch over. And then maybe bring Destiny 2 or whatever, give
To
that some
Xbox.
Xbox
Yeah,
stuff, since
maybe.
that seems to be the critical lesser of the two.
Yeah, I know. Well, much less. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
you do
just I
raise good
feel it in my
points. So like, I
bones.
can't. You
Yeah,
have
I
the
mean,
facts there. So like, I can't.
yeah, because I mean that'd be huge for
I mean,
Sony
what else could
to get
open?
the.
That's the thing. What else could open for a Sony exclusive? What else is gonna give that big of a punch? I mean,
Black Ops 3 is
that's
pretty
your.
big. I mean, well, wait a minute. I mean, well, I don't know if Advanced Warfare really opened up at Xbox. I don't remember, but
It kind of did. It
yeah,
kind
it
of
kind
did.
of did. You know, it had that really neat showing how good the graphics were from Ghost and all that. So you know, God's always such a well. That's a good point. You raise good points there. So like, I can't. The likeliness scale, I guess. It's not even unlikely. I guess likely it's in the same thing. I mean, what
Maybe.
you present
It's a
here
maybe.
is yes.
But
I
I
want
mean,
to say maybe too,
Midway.
but no, maybe it's just in the middle. I think it's looking likely. I didn't really
Yeah.
expect it though. I mean,
I mean-
I knew of YouTubers playing. I didn't expect it. Full on PlayStation consoles and everything. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
but I mean, he did.
Yeah.
It's a good point though. Like, what game would Sony open with? You know,
I don't know.
like
A new IP.
I don't know if a new IP would catch people's attention though. Like, because like if you show a new IP logo, it's not gonna. People are gonna be like, okay, you have to show the company logo first. Like the Media Molecule logo is on screen first. Then that catches people's attention. Like, oh, Media Molecule or Gorilla. God, if you imagine it goes dark and just the Gorilla logo shows up on screen right away.
I'll freak out.
Yeah.
I'll be so excited.
Yeah.
People are gonna go nuts if you just see that Gorilla
my
logo
God.
because you're like, oh shit, we're about to see something brand freaking new. You
Yeah,
know,
and it's gonna look amazing on PlayStation 4.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
I think the only thing that I'm probably gonna get lose points on is I don't know if they're gonna copy Xbox exactly and just put Call of Duty at the start, but I feel like they've been copying a lot of the Xbox types of conference things.
Yes.
Because, they came out swinging in 2013 when they were like,
Yeah.
well, our price. It was a complete reaction to the Microsoft conference just about. And,
Yeah, and then
I think they're going to do the same thing with Call
Microsoft
of Duty.
shaped up in 2014. They had a really good conference in 2014.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
So, I don't know. I
it's
feel like
just,
that's the only thing.
I would.
Oh, that's it. Do you think they'll actually go ballsy too and actually have the map packs first on PlayStation then?
Yeah, I think that's going to be tied into it. They're going to say, okay, now it's a PlayStation it's a PlayStation slanted game. Here come the maps. They're going to be a month early on PlayStation like they were for Xbox.
Now, do you even see? Oh my gosh! I'm now going deeper in the rabbit hole. Now, do you even see a bundle?
Ooh. See, they did have a Black Ops 1
Do
bundle.
you see a bundle?
They did have a Black Ops 1 bundle for PS3, so
Well, it's like
they kind of had history of that.
I think I don't remember if it was like around the release of the game. I think.
I was gonna have to.
It was roughly. It wasn't around release, but it was like
Yeah,
a few.
but this one would be like
before the end of the
like
year.
Destiny. It would be like on release. And again, it wouldn't be
I don't
much
know
of
if
value
I'd see a
because
bundle.
well, wait, if my PS4 price drop maybe comes in correlation, it'll be $400.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'll see a bundle because I think they're gonna bundle their stuff with some more. I don't know. They're gonna bundle it with different things if they do a bundle at all, which I'm not really thinking they will. But I think you're definitely gonna see that game at their conference. Most likely gonna open it up, and the maps are probably gonna come with it.
No. Yeah. Oh no, I thought of another way they can open the show.
What?
It's like it's dark.
Oh, okay.
It's dark. You're just sitting there, you're waiting for the show to start. Then you hear Led Zeppelin playing, and it's getting louder and louder, and it kicks in, and it's freaking Rock Band 4, and they're announcing like, "There's Rock Band 4, and we got a Led Zeppelin song in the soundtrack," and they're playing Led Zeppelin on stage with the they have the people on stage playing Rock Band 4, and they're playing a Led Zeppelin song, and it'd be like,
But like
Wishful thinking
I would
right
love
there.
that to happen, but like the state of the way that Rock Band 4 looks right now, I don't even like for that to be shown in like lots of people. I don't think that's attractive. It would be nice though, but like just
you
for
don't
the state of the
understand.
way
If
the
they're
game-
playing a Led Zeppelin song, no one's gonna care what it looks like. The fact is, you got
Yeah,
Led
I
Zeppelin
know,
in the
but-
game.
I think some people would care. I mean, yeah,
That's a mid-conference moment, though.
like if the screen was just black and it's just note highways, I think that would give me a little.
I'm not
bit.
saying
Yeah, that's
that.
not gonna freak some
No, I'm
people
not
out.
saying that. I mean, you're going to see it just. You're going to see like what we saw, kind of like with the live stream, but with updated version of the live stream.
Maybe if there's any updated, but I mean they're already doing their preview cycle for other game outlets now, and the game still looks the same. So I don't think.
I don't think that's game
I
even
wish
at the
Harmonix will
conference.
have a presence at E3 for Sony. I think they will. I think maybe probably Rockman 4 will be mentioned. I doubt you'll see a gameplay demo, but I hope so. Maybe something at least. If they pull something together and really have like basically the game in beta by then, which I think that's really stretching it. Because if it's not even an alpha yet, then
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know.
Harmonix already says they're going to bring it to E3. Just whether or not we see it during a presentation has to be seen. But
Yeah,
you know,
because
I mean,
everything else has been behind closed doors, especially with the other.
But Rock Band 4
the
will
other
be
outlets
at
that they're doing
E3,
now.
and they said they were going to announce more songs and whatnot at E3.
Because it was funny, because like after the IGN first thing that they had, because as soon as June 1st came, everyone else had their stuff. So like maybe there was like an embargo, like as soon as June 1st came, you can now talk about Rock Band 4 everywhere else aside from IGN. So, which is great. We're hearing more details about Rock Band 4. We won't get into what those new details were over the past course of the week, but we'll get into those more later. But yeah, good stuff there. But now who's
So
next?
your last stream? Yes, your turn, Andrew.
You get to end the
Is
show.
this the
Last
one?
stream catching prediction.
Last prediction of the show.
Guess what? Guess what it's also time for the PS4? New SKUs. And I love using the term SKUs. New SKUs. You're going to get a 1 terabyte option on the PS4 finally.
And you're
Okay.
kind of cheating a bit, but I'll let it slide.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait, how am I cheating? What? Has this been announced already?
You liar!
They
You
kind
know
of
you
had
read that
leaks.
this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Wait, no. This morning there was something.
Yeah,
this morning?
2 new SKUs got leaked out this morning. You didn't
Oh,
read
gee.
it?
See, this is why we should have done the podcast like much earlier.
No, that's okay. I'll somewhat believe you. Okay, I'll let that slide. But yeah, this morning some SKUs got leaked out. Like apparently 2 new models are in development.
No,
A 1 terabyte model.
Well, one's a 1 terabyte and the other one's 500. The other one's still 500 gigs. But they said here's the weird thing. They said the machine's still the same size. Like they had the dimensions on it, so it's the same size. So it's not like a slim model, but it is lighter inside of it.
And it's different wattage too.
Yeah.
Like there's some weird internal things they changed.
New wattage and stuff. So what a lot of people are assuming that means is that this is a digital only system. There's no disc slot in it.
What?
So
man, that sounds like the PS4 for me.
Yeah. So
Oh, no.
basically that's why it's a terabyte. So it's like, oh, you can download all your games to it. Instead of putting a disc in.
No way. That's really ballsy if they do that.
Yeah. Here's
No way.
here's the
Like
here's,
a digital only PS4?
yeah. I mean that's the only thing that makes sense. Like why would they put out
But
another?
what about my Blu-rays? What if I want to watch Blu-rays?
Oh well, then you're the one.
Good point.
You chose
Exactly.
the digital life. That's what
No, but
Then again, I mean,
regular movie
who-
Blu-rays if I have them,
Who
it's
watches
option.
Blu-rays in the age of Netflix and
No, but I
Amazon
still buy
Video and
Blu-rays.
everything?
Yeah, I buy Blu-rays.
How am I gonna have my X-Men Road Cut? How am I gonna watch that if I get my new PS4? Like it kept
That's the last thing they're gonna do. I think they learned their lesson with the PSP
Yeah,
Go.
dude. Yeah, haven't you learned? You're thinking that PSP Go mentality.
Yeah,
It's called
exactly.
the
I had
PS4
that,
Go.
and it was not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, PS4
I mean,
going
that's
to the
just
bottom
what
of the
people are
market.
assuming because they read the dimensions of it, and it's the same size, so it's not a slim model, but it is lighter, so it's just, it's just like, well, what is it? And everybody assumed, like, what would be the big thing? Well, I don't know, take out the disc drive, and so it's digital only, but,
That would cause a lot. I think that would cause some controversy. I mean,
Wishful thinking.
that's wishful thinking.
Well, okay, well, then what is it then? Like, how do they market this? Do they just market it as, oh, you just happen to have bought a new low-power version of it? Like, they just don't even promote it, it's just mixed in
No,
there?
you bought a freaking PS4 with twice in space.
No, but there's 2 of them in the thing. One's a 500 gig,
Oh,
and one's
there's
a...
two. Oh, there's two in the report.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We're
Yeah,
not
I think
really
the
going
500 gig
into
one.
that, but
Because remember when the PS3 first came out, they had the original 40 gig or whatever that had the PS2 compatibility, and then they released another one that was same size and everything, but it didn't have the PS2 compatibility.
But,
and I think
but that's what I'm saying. Okay,
hard
so
drive was
what's
a little bit
different
bigger.
about this new 500 gig one that's different from the one we have?
I think it's just gonna be a new just sneaked in SKU.
Yeah.
There won't be anything
That's
big
what I was trying to
about
get
it.
at.
It'll just be another
Yes.
Okay.
It's just
updated
sneaked
version.
in. You buy one and you just happen to have a low power one or low power consumption, whatever the hell they're going to call it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then the 1 terabyte will just be that extra one where it's like, hey, you want more space?
There could always also be the possibility it could maybe be a bit quieter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be something because
It
people, I
does
know
get
what like
pretty
Ether One
loud.
and stuff. The fans run a really.
Fan gets a freaking jet engine at some points. Mainly when I play open world games like Dying Light or Grand Theft Auto or
That 1
a
terabyte.
lot of PS4 games. Those are all open world.
The one,
But,
the 1 terabyte unit is your Rock Band 4 bundle. It comes with Rock Band 4. It comes with a 1 terabyte, so you can download all your songs, and it's got 4 USBs in the front, so you can plug all your instruments to it.
I'm freaking worth that alone. But yeah, that's wishful thinking. But that would be awesome. Yeah, I would just have a PS4 specifically for Rock Band 4. Have it downstairs.
Yeah.
And have a PS4 upstairs. We play all the other games. But yeah, I don't know. But now back to what my original one was with a new SKU of PS4 1 terabyte. So now is that looking really likely now?
Yeah, because that kind of got leaked out this morning.
Because
in some
guess
reports.
what? The space oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? The issue with
Hard drive
space
space?
is real.
Oh yeah,
The
I have
struggle
a,
is real.
Yeah, here's the thing. I have a 2 terabyte hard drive right now, and I've already used up almost 1 whole terabyte already. So even if I had a 1 terabyte PS4, I'd still be full right now.
Are you wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Jesus. I have a terabyte now, and I'm not even. I'm like 75%
No,
into
I have a
it.
2 terabyte right now, and I'm almost 50% through it.
Jesus.
Well, then I'm on my 500 and like
but of
I only
course,
have like 16 gigs.
But of
left.
course, I still have some big games still installed. I still have Wolfenstein installed. I still have.
Yeah, that'll take up like 100, like 100.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
50
that's over
gigs
50
right
gigs
there.
right there. I have the Old Blood installed. That's another 40 gigs.
50.
So that's almost like 100 gigs between those two.
So you get to shave off 100.
Yeah, once I get done with those, that'll be 100 off.
Yeah, you just got to delete as you go. I'm just deleting as I go because
me
there's
too.
no way I can keep everything else.
I mean-
When am I going to play those games?
Well,
again?
I
I
just
have
got
only
Wolfenstein.
500.
That's why I have it still in there.
Oh, well then, yeah, there you go.
But
Just delete all your old stuff.
yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been deleting some old stuff now, just kind of going through and deleting. But like, I'm just saying, like, recently what I've been playing is big title stuff where like Wolfenstein takes up a lot. The Old Blood took up a lot. The Witcher was like 30 gigs, I think. So
Oh, Jesus.
I thought The Witcher was like 50 gigs or
no,
something.
I think it's around 30.
It's around 30. That's not bad.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah. Hopefully, yeah, because that issue with space is real, and then if you get Rock Band 4, God knows how many gigs that will take. How many gigs that will take up. That's why at that point I'll probably have to get a 2 terabyte hard drive for the PS4.
Yeah.
Because I delete as I go.
Well-
I'm in a pretty fine spot right now.
Well, that data
With
bank
500.
thing comes out like next week too, apparently.
Oh, the what?
That data.
The little Nyko thing.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it like expands off the back of your PlayStation 4, and it like puts a whole nother compartment in there so you can put in bigger hard
The
drives.
3.5 inch hard drives.
Oh man, shoot!
Yeah.
Once I get Rock Band 4, I'm going to need that.
But it's one of those things you're gonna have to do the math because just that
terabyte.
data bank costs like $40. So you gotta think, okay, $40 plus buying a new hard drive. So you gotta make sure it comes
Yeah,
out.
2 terabyte runs at about $100 on Amazon. So
Yeah. So you gotta make sure you spend under $100 to make it all worth it. To put that thing on your system.
I know, and then $100 I can be spending how much on that on Rock Band songs?
100 Rock Band songs. 300 hours of Rock Band songs.
Well, I need that much because I have a lot of Rock Band stuff.
Yeah.
But all right,
But yeah, we've
seems like
we've
the predictions.
we went through all the predictions and we're a little over an hour, so that's good. It filled the whole show doing our predictions. That's pretty good.
I think so, but unfortunately, we still have more business to attend to.
Yes, we do.
I don't know.
No.
I don't want to go too far over an hour. I think it's fine. We just did a prediction episode. One
Oh no,
central topic.
that's not good. Well,
Talk
I guess
about
we're not going to
things.
get to the question.
We can save the questions for next week or something.
Yeah, we can save the remainder of these
Yeah.
things.
I just like that we had a nice focused episode. Doing just the predictions, and it took up the whole episode and whatever.
Now I have sadness.
You have sadness now, really?
Yeah.
Dream crusher. You're crushing all of our dreams today.
Yeah, but it's just what's real.
That's what's real, man. Nah, it's okay.
Reality
And then
crushes
again,
all
I can't
dreams.
take up too much people's time, so I guess maybe that's real too.
Yeah, I mean, when people see our episodes are over an hour and 20 minutes, they freak out. They're like, wait a minute, that's commitment right there. So,
Alrighty,
Well,
I guess
yeah.
we're gonna have to save
We'll
that
just
for
save
next week.
them.
And I guess
We'll-
we gotta have Emmett on.
yeah, we'll have them back.
Oh
Well,
yeah, I'll be here. I
Well,
mean,
like I said,
I'm
it
not
just
even
it,
doing
like I
school
said,
this summer,
it just
so I'm
depends
good.
on how this goes in the editing process. If it all goes well,
Ooh, that's another question. I guess we might as well stop
yeah.
here.
So I mean, the editing process. And,
We're getting to programming
oh
notes
yeah,
now.
don't want to go into all the technical whatnot, but that's why I'm always afraid to have a third person on here because of the technical whatnot. So if I can pull this off this week without any problems, we can have them back whenever. So,
Whenever.
All right, then. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So with that, this has been the PSBS, the PlayStation Bull Session Podcast, episode 19. This is our E3 prediction episode. And I'm your host, Code T, PSN Bye Boys, and my co-hosts here are...
Andrew, double A's.
And Emmett, EJ Spun 61.
Yes. And with that, thank you guys for listening, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week. And